That's a hug and a mug. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Shalita here. Today guys, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Nope, it's not Christmas time. It is September 1st. So you know what that means? It's unofficially the first day of fall. I'm just saying. It's fall, okay? We are done with summer. Summer is over. We are not thinking about that bitch anymore, okay? Excuse my French. But anyway, it's September 1st, guys. So it is time to pick our fall TBR. So for this month, well, not even for this month, for our fall TBR, I am looking to cover September through December because I mean, December is still, you know, it's still fall until the, what, 21st, 22nd, whatever. For my fall TBR, I am looking for at least 10 books, and I'm talking about fantasy and thrillers, things that go bump in the night, you know. So that's what I want to focus on for my fall TBR. Now, that's not to say that I won't have some romance sprinkled throughout the month, but I want to pick some fantasy thriller horrors that I would like to read for the rest of the year. So, and to help me do that, I have my lovely little blind TBR card. So I have about 24 books on this card. Like I said, I want to pick at least 10, so we're going to do this blindly. So some of these books are a mixture of library books that I picked up in my last vlog, and then the others are some fantasies and thrillers that have been on my shelf. If you can see my shelf in the background, it's probably looking a little sparse because I plucked them to wrap them. Also, do not judge me on my wrapping paper, okay? I'm not about to run out and get some brown craft paper or tissue paper just for uniformity's sake, okay? This is what I had at home, so this is what we are using. We're not wasting anything, okay? Y'all like this mug? Y'all like this mug? Yes. Also picked up in my last video. So if you have not checked that out, after this video, go ahead, settle in, go ahead and watch that one. I will link it. Like I said, I have about 24 books on here, and I have them A through X. So, also, look at that. Is that not fall appropriate too? So, we've got our little TBR jar, aka our fall mug. So, you're not on camera. Okay, I cannot stop drinking this. Y'all, I will drink coffee all day long if the Lord allows it. Or if my coffee machine and my stash allows it. Also, so yes, I'm picking my TBR, but there are some books that I fully intend to pick up. When I go shopping this coming weekend for what? My birthday. All right, okay. Let's stop getting distracted. Let's get down to business. All right, so as I said, I am looking to pick 10 books from this cart. I'm hoping that will allow me to read at least 2 of these a month, plus whatever additional books that I'm, just in the mood for. Because I know me, I'm going to want some romance sprinkled in here or there, but this is my way to at least dive into some of the fantasy and thrillers that I already have in my possession. First one, let's see, and they're folded. Oh, look, I also want to show you guys. I'm going to show you the paper before I show you the letter, because it's also fall themed. Look at that. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? The little pumpkins. The little pumpkins. Okay, I'm a nerd for stationery. Leave me alone. All right, so our first book is the letter H. The letter H. All right, book number 1 down. Oh, ooh. Let's see. I'm trying not to rip the paper. So not only am I using my Christmas wrapping paper, but baby, we are using our washi tape from our craft supplies. So, a letter H. Can you even see the H on there? Does it really matter? Can you just trust that it's an H? All right. Letter H. All right. So, I don't know if we should pull them all first. Let's pull them all first and then unwrap them. All right. Next. All right. Oh, so much. Don't be accusing me of cheating. All right. Book number 2. K. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Book K. Letter K. Is that even... Can y'all even see that? I can't... Look. I can't even see it. My contacts, y'all. It's long overdue. So, let me get a little sippy sip here. So it's September 1st. Do you all have your fall TBRs planned out? Do you plan a fall TBR or do you just do your monthly TBRs? I'm thinking since I'm doing a fall TBR that I'm gonna let myself, I don't wanna say let myself off the hook on a monthly one, but I think this will be my TBR, and then whatever I'm feeling in the mood for throughout each month, I will just add to those. I will just add that. So, you know, I'll figure it out somehow. I'll work it. Let me say you work it out. I will work it out. All right. Book number 3 is, look, you know what's bad when you can't even read your own handwriting? The letter, I'm like, how did I form it? The letter N. All right. Let's see. Get my Vanna White on. All right. Also, do not come for my wrapping job, okay? We're gonna tear into these, so it's not perfect, okay? I got the job done. That's all that matters, right? We got the job done. All right. 3 down. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So yeah, what's on your fall TBR? Are we looking at thrillers? Are we looking at fantasy? Any romance on there? Let's see. What do we have here? All right. The letter F. All right. All right. That's it. All right. So this will probably be going up my birthday week, but whatevs. Any suggestions? Anything that you all feel I need to add to this fall TBR? Any thrillers, fantasies that you all are recommending? Because I want to be scared. I want to be cozy this fall. I want all the feels, okay? Next, let's see what we got. The letter B. Before I let you go. I know I can't sing. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right, the letter B. Right? Okay, what do we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 down, 5 more to go. All right, also, are y'all digging my jammies? My jammies, my jammies. Old Navy's finest, baby. Old Navy's finest. I worn these like 2 years straight at work. Killing the game. 2 years. I mean, not like a full-on, you know what I mean. Each Halloween, I wear these. No muss, no fuss. Don't have to pick up a costume. I'm all prepared. I'm all festive for the festivities at work. Next up, we got J. Can y'all see that? Is that blurry? Yes, it's a J. All right. And I definitely do not remember what, like, I know I have a general idea of what these books are, but I don't know which ones I labeled which. I don't know which ones are in the wrapping paper. I just know pretty much one throw in the cart. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me line them up. If y'all see my head, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to throw my head all in the screen here. Just trying to get them lined up. Okay. There is one book that I am like really hoping ends up, you know, I'm really hoping I pick it. If not, I'm probably gonna read it anyway. So we'll see. We will unwrap them, and I will let you all know if the powers that be chose it for me, because otherwise I'm adding it to the list anyway. I have to have it. All right, next is V. All right, let's see. So there are two books that I don't have in my possession, but when I go book shopping for my birthday, how many times can Shalita annoy you talking about her birthday? There are two books that I do want to pick up when I go book shopping. And one is called The Girl with No Reflection. I can't think of the author's name right now, but when I read the synopsis of it a month or so ago, I was like, oh, this sounds creepy. This sounds good. And then, there's something else. What's the other book that I really want? There's something else. There's something coming out. Dang it, there's something coming out September. I swear. Mine's a terrible thing to waste. Okay, well, okay. There are two books for sure. So one should be coming in the mail soon, and that is Blood and Brujas. That is like a special edition of it, because I think it's already been released. This is like one with like sprayed edges and stuff. It is coming through my Satis Fiction book subscription. And then the other one is the sequel. I haven't read book one yet, so I'm also hoping that book gets picked, because the other book that comes out this month is a sequel to it, and I don't. So book one is The House in the Cerulean Sea, and then book two, which comes out in September, I can't think of the title of it, but I mean, I've heard such good things about book one. I'm like, I have to have book two as well. Three more picks, and then we will do the big reveal. All right, what do we got? All right, U, Soldier Boy Toe, the letter U. All right, so we got U. I don't know if you can, I feel like this is impossible to see those little sticker things, little letter stickers. Okay. All right. Two more to go, right? Two more to go. All right, let's see. Should I do this each time so you guys know that I'm not like pulling a gambit card up my sleeve situation? All right, let's see what's next. Ooh. I don't know why I said ooh. Like I said, I don't know what's what. L. You guys, I know I said that I don't know what these books are, but I do know the book that I really want to read is like one of the biggest ones, or the tallest ones. This could be it. Or is it? Never mind. I'm not gonna I think this is the one that I really want to read. It looks tall. I think it might be the one. Okay, one more, baby. One more. Maybe I should do 12. But then that's like a big commitment. I feel like that's me committing to reading at least 3 of these a month. What the hell? What the hell? You know what? Like, parts of me, like, parts of me are like, man, if I worked for the school system, I'd have like a nice Christmas break. I'd have a nice summer break. I'd get so much reading done. But okay, whatever. All right, last one. We may do 2 more. We'll see. Let's unwrap these first, and then if I didn't get what I want, I'm gonna do 2 more. All right, next one. This is M, right? Yeah, this is M. Sometimes I gotta check and make sure that I'm not getting my M and my W mixed up, but I like, now I'm just throwing stuff at you guys. All right, the letter M. All right, M, me, may, mo, my. All right, she thick. This is a thick one. She thick. All right, so we have our 10. We have our 10 now. Now let's get to the unwrapping. Okay, this is gonna be one like wildly confusing thumbnail. So, I mean, look at me. I'm in freaking Halloween pajamas, and then I have a stack of Christmas wrapped books. Like, is that not confusing? Is that the most confusing thing you have ever seen in your freaking life? Like, what an oxymoron, what a contradiction. Yes, I'm a walking contradiction at this point. But here are the 10 books for my fall TBR. So let's go ahead and unwrap these bad boys. Let's see what we got, okay? Because these are heavy. So let's see what we got. So, okay, here we go. All right, so we're gonna start with letter B. I'm not starting in any order. I'm just grabbing what we got. So, starting with letter B. It's gonna be starting with letter B. Why am I leaning? I'm leaning my face forward because I can't see. Letter B. It might not show up, but all right. I think it did that time. All right, start with letter B. Let's see. What do we got? Ooh. I have to do. Oh. Yes. Heck yes. So this is definitely one that I have been wanting to read. This is The Vicious Games by Joelle Wellington. And this book has been kind of dubbed like a YA version of Squid Games. So it's been on my shelf, so we've talked about it. I'm not gonna do a full-on like rundown. It's Squid Games for young adults, okay? All right, next. What do we have? Okay, so this one was letter F. Okay, is that F showing up? All right, maybe not. Let's see. What do we have? Okay. So this is one that has been on my TBR at least once this year. So, The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo. So this one is a historical fantasy, and I have not, actually, I don't know if I put it on my TBR. No, I think what happened, okay, here's what had happened was, I had a poll on Instagram asking whether I should read this or Gatha Kana and a couple other books, and this one lost. So, like I said, this one is a historical fantasy, and it's set in Spain. And it's basically, I think it's about like this girl, she's a maid, a scullery maid, and like the crown, you know, the powers that be, they try to like exploit her. She's got magical powers and they are trying to exploit her for her powers. So that's a little bit about that one. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, this one is letter K. Can you see that? I can't tell if it's showing up or not. Yeah, there we go. All right, letter K. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, so this one is a library book that I checked out in my last reading vlog. So this one is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I actually don't know a whole lot about this one. I just feel like I've seen this cover a lot on social media. I know it's a thriller. Let's see. Brief little rundown on this. Okay, so celebrating her birthday at her local pub, podcaster Alex Summer crosses paths with a woman called Josie Fair. A few days later, Alex and Josie bump into each other outside Alex's children's school. Josie has been listening to Alex's podcast and thinks she might be an interesting subject for her series. Slowly, Alex starts to realize that Josie has been hiding some dark secrets. And before she knows it, Josie has inveigled? Baby, that's the word. Has inveigled her way into Alex's life. But as quickly as she arrived, Josie disappears. Only then does Alex discover that she has become the subject of her own true crime podcast, with her life under mortal threat. Who is Josie Fair and what has she done? Okay, interesting. I'm intrigued. So, oh, is this? Oh. Oh my God, like, I opened up a book and I'm like, oh man, these words are big. Y'all, I literally picked up the large print edition. Look, honey, I'm gonna have no trouble at all. I was wondering why the back, I was wondering why the synopsis was like so big, and then I opened up see, this is my last vlog. I talk about how like overwhelmed and anxious I am at the library. This is how anxious and overwhelmed I was. I wasn't even paying attention. Jeez Louise, look at the print in here. I mean, it's kind of cool because my vision, baby. So I should have no trouble with that at all. All right, next up, the letter N. Can we see that? The letter N. All right. See what we got. This is a smaller one. Okay, this is another library book I checked out my last vlog. Oh yes, heck yeah! Super stoked about this one. So this one is called The Silence by Tim Levin. Okay, so when I picked this up and I started reading the synopsis, I said this is like a cross between the movie The Descent and the movie A Quiet Place. So it's about these creatures in a cave system who are blind, they feed, and then it's also about this girl who is deaf, been deaf her whole life, and her family, and they have to basically move away from everyone because of a plague, and craziness, okay? Craziness. It sounds like those two movies mixed in one. So I was like, I have to read that. This is going to be a creepy, spooky time. I'm going to be so scared. That one sounds really, really good. And I had never heard of it. So when I saw it in the library, I was like, finally a book that I haven't heard about on social media. Not to say that no one's ever talked about it. I just haven't personally seen anyone talk about it yet. So next we have the letter V. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Final Girls by Riley Sager. Okay, so I'm a little leery about this one. Okay, so my first and only Riley Sager book has been House Across the Lake. And the anticipation for that book, like I was so like eager and excited to read that book. I was making plans for it. I was trying to convince my boyfriend to like listen to the audio with me. And then I read it last month, or I listened to the audio, and it was a disappointment. I am hoping that this book can redeem him because, and it wasn't that, I mean, we'll chop it up more about House Across the Lake in my wrap up, but yeah, it was disappointing. So I'm hoping, like, please let this one be a good one. Just quickly run this down because I'm pretty sure I like read the synopsis in a haul video before. All right, so it says 10 years ago, college student Quincy Carpenter went on a vacation with 5 friends and came back alone. In an instant, she became a member of a club no one wants to belong to, a group of similar massacre survivors known in the press as the Final Girls. Lisa, who lost 9 sorority sisters to a college dropout's knife, Sam, who went up against the sack man during her shift at the Nightlight Inn, and now Quincy, who ran bleeding through the woods to escape him. Despite the media's attempts, the girls never meet. Now Quincy is doing well, maybe even great. Thanks to her Xanax prescription, she has a caring almost fiance Jeff and a therapeutic presence in Coop, the police officer who saved her life all those years ago. Her memory won't even allow her to recall the events of that night. The past is in the past. That is until Lisa is found dead in her bathtub, wrist slit, and Sam appears on Quincy's doorstep, intent on making Quincy relive the past. And when new details about Lisa's death come to light, Quincy's life becomes a race against time as she tries to unravel Sam's truths from her lies and remember what really happened at Pine Cottage before what was started 10 years ago is finished. Okay, so like, I mean, it sounds good, right? It sounds really good. So as long as Mr. Sager doesn't do what he did in House Across the Lake and throw some, you know, crazy little twist in there that makes absolutely no sense, this should be good. All right. Next. Okay, next we have the letter U. All right, what do we got? What do we have? Ooh, The Night Circus. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. So this is a young adult fantasy. This one I actually received from someone in like a local book club that I'm in, a local online book club. So this was really sweet. So this one, I believe it's like about 2 magicians who are part of this circus. Like the circus appears out of nowhere overnight. And it's like competitive. They're kind of competing against each other, but they also kind of start catching feelings for each other. Yeah, Cecilia and Marco soon tumble headfirst into love, setting off a domino effect, dangerous consequences. So yeah, they're competing. They're, you know, magicians in a circus, and looks like they catch feelings for each other. Dangerous times, dangerous situation. Sounds cute. Sounds good. All right, I think this is. Y'all, I hope this is what I want. Okay, letter J. Is that J showing up? I can't even see what the sticker is. Y'all, I really need to go get my eyes tested. I'm like, can y'all see that sticker? Okay, there it is. Like, not really showing up. There it is. Looks like a little blurry candy cane. All right. Please. Oh, it's not. It's not the one. It's not the one. That's okay. All right, man, this is a good thing though, because this is like the 3rd library book that I've unwrapped, so this should motivate me to read them now. So this one is A Flicker in the Dark by Stacy Willingham, and I do believe that this is a thriller. So let's see if we can get a little synopsis on it. There's a lot of like little blurbs. But okay, it says, when Chloe Davis was 12, 6 teenage girls went missing in her small Louisiana town. By the end of the summer, her own father had confessed to the crimes and was put away for life, leaving Chloe and the rest of her family to grapple with the truth and try to move forward while dealing with the aftermath. Now, 20 years later, Chloe's a psychologist in Baton Rouge and getting ready for her wedding. While she finally has a fragile grasp on the happiness she's worked so hard to achieve, she sometimes feels as out of control of her own life as the troubled teens who are her patients. So when a local teenage girl goes missing and then another, that terrifying summer comes crashing back. Is she paranoid, seeing parallels from her past that aren't actually there? Or for the second time in her life, is Chloe about to unmask a killer? Sounds good. It says, say this is a lyrical thriller. What is a lyrical thriller? I don't know. I guess I'm going to find out. sometime in the next couple months. So, Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Because I am super excited about this. Like, fall is legit my favorite season. Okay, this is M. It's my favorite season, and I just want to like curl up, drink coffee all day long and read. In a perfect world, I'd be able to do that, right? In a perfect world, we'd all be able to do that. But no, we're adults. And we gotta go make that money. All right. Ooh. All right, this one has been on my TBR before, I believe. Legend Born by Tracy Dion. And this one is a young adult fantasy. And it is, I believe I've heard that it's kind of like a retelling of like King Arthur, that whole legend. It's kind of a retelling of that, or like paying homage to it. So let's see. Okay, so rundown. It says, after her mother dies in an accident, 16-year-old Bree Matthews wants nothing to do with her family memories or childhood home. A residential program for bright high schoolers at UNC Chapel Hill seems like the perfect escape until Bree witnesses a magical attack her very first night on campus. A flying demon feeding on human energies. Wow. Okay, let's see. So we got some mages. We've got someone named Merlin. So it sounds like a good time. There's a lot on the back of here. I'm not reading all that. So, Legend of King Arthur retelling. And set in modern times though. I mean, UNC Chapel Hill. Yeah. Mentionings of secret societies. Sounds like a good time. Alright, boy, I put that on there crooked. The letter L. Is it? Y'all, I'm serious. Like, I can't see. So, okay, there we go. Boom. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna take y'all word for it. Y'all want to take my word for it. This is it. Is this it? Oh my god, it feels like it. I know what the cover of that book feels like. It feels so weird texturally. Yes, I wanted to read this book. And I don't know why I'm getting so excited. It's not like I could just, I could just been like, hey, I'm gonna read this book because I want to read it. But I wanted the system to work for me, okay? I wanted to do this the right way. And the system did not fail me. Thank you, TBR jar. Thank you. Vampires of El Norte. Yes. Yes. I have been wanting to read this since I heard about it, since I put it on my shelf. I am super excited. So this is a historical fantasy. And I mean, hello, it's about vampires. So I am super stoked. And it's like set, does it give us a time frame? Like in the 1840s Mexico. Y'all, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good. I'm not gonna read the synopsis because the last time I read the synopsis, man, I was blowing it. Like, my Spanish accent is not great at all. So just know that it's about vampires. It is set in 1840s Mexico, and I can't wait to read this. We might even have to do, ooh, maybe I'll do like a reading vlog with this one and The Familiar. We'll do like a historical fantasy vlog. All right, final book. I mean, man, imagine being the book that comes after the book that, you know, you can't top that. I mean, that's what I've been looking for. All right, what are we? Okay, the letter H, the last and final book, the letter H. Yo, yeah, I had ran out of letter H's, so I had to make one. All right. Let's see, what do we have? What do we got? What do you want from me? Ooh. Okay, ooh, this is a... All right, so. Y'all love how I make a mess. Ooh, I really should have took this sticker off, but I didn't. Anyway, I picked this one up at Half Price Books in one of my other videos. Look at me. All right, so this one is called Shiver, and it is a thriller by Ali Reynolds. So this is another one that when I picked it up in the store, I was like, oh hey, I had not heard of it, but I also think it's a few years old, maybe. When did this come out? This one came out, it's like in 2020, but it's about like this group of, I think they're skiers, former skiers, something like that. What is it? Are they friends? Okay, so it's about like these 5 friends who, they meet up at this ski resort. And apparently the last time they were there, one of their other friends had like came up missing. They never found out what happened to her. And so when they get to the ski resort, it looks abandoned. You know, you can tell something's not right, but they're all stranded there. So the 5 of them are stuck and stranded. And yeah, snowstorm's approaching. There's no escaping. There's no getting out of there. Spooky stuff starts to happen. So this sounds good. I can't wait to read this with my blanket over my head and my little flashlight, my little book light. Ooh, there's wait, it says the resort is deserted. The cable cars that delivered them to the mountaintop have stopped working. Their cell phones missing. And inside their ski lodge, an icebreaker game awaits designed to draw out their secrets. Y'all, I am excited. I don't think I have been this excited for a TBR in a while. I'm super excited. But of course you can't just be excited about all the books, you gotta actually read them, right? So let's see. Let's stack them all up. Let's see. I think I like doing like these seasonal TBRs versus like a monthly TBR because I don't always stick to my monthly ones. I don't always get them all finished, but at least with this, I'm giving myself the opportunity to read these over a course of a few months. You know, if I don't read any of these this month, I still have 3 more months to get them in, right? Ta-da! That's all that I have for you, friends. Have you read any of these? Do you want to read any of these? Or any of these on your TBR list? So, oh my God, I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna drop them. So, if you have made it to the end of the video, I'm trying to get these back together so we can do this again. Should we do it like this? Oh gosh. So, if you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. And please remember, friends, to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And until the next video, friends, bye. Totally clicked my teeth there. Ew, that looks terrible. Okay. All right, I'm filming. Just a warning.